Oh, hey YouTubers! Once again, it is your boy, Charismatic Anime Fanatic, along with AJ Lee Fanboy, here to do another video. Man, I'm burning the YouTube oil today. Alright, why I'm here, okay, I'm here to do another video response to Kyle Enjoys Wrestling, my WrestleMania 28 card. And let's not waste any time and get this card rundown underway. Alright, I'm going to kick off my WrestleMania 28 dream card, and in Kyle Enjoys Wrestling's words, if I were writing. Alright, I'm kicking off the card with Evan Bourne and Kofi Kingston facing each other. And like I've said in my last video, like once the Air Boom team duo dies down, sadly, Kofi Kingston might turn heel. In this case, he's the heel in this, and Evan Airborne's still the face. And I think this will be a good opener. Get the crowd hyped up because you have two high flyers going at it. What can you not like about that? And with this, it's just you have them with the whole potential breakup and stuff. So that's why I'm going to kick off my WrestleMania 28 with Kofi Kingston and Evan Airborne. Alright, second match on the card is, you're going to be shocked what I say for this one. It's Kevin Nash, sweet, and against The Big Show. And you're wondering, like, why in the blue hell did you make that match? Remember, you can go back to Royal Rumble earlier this year. Remember when Big Show got eliminated and once Kevin Nash, aka Diesel, came out? They had an epic stare down. And you cannot tell me in that moment you're thinking, like, could those two have a match somewhere down the line? And I'm going to capitalize on that because, like back in the WCW days, they used to have like a rivalry and stuff. And I think Kevin Nash beat him. And I think he actually attempted the Jackknife Powerbomb on the Big Show, believe it or not. So, they had a rivalry back in WCW, but they never had it at the grand stage at WWE. So they can renew their rivalry from back in the day and make it better than it was back then. So that's why my second match will be Kevin Nash versus The Big Show. Alright, another match on the card is Say It To My Face! Alex Riley, A-Rod, is your U.S. champion going up against R-Truth and The Miz in a triple threat match for the U.S. title. And why did I put R-Truth and The Miz in the mix? Because, aren't they supposed to be alliance? Yes. But remember, I made this match because this is shades from, Survivor Series 2007 when CM Punk went in as the ECW champion. And believe it or not, The Miz and John Morrison at the time were who just won the tag team championship. That's what I want to do with this. Shades of that. And R-Truth and The Miz are tag team champions, or the team that beats Air Boom in my world. So, and this could start like a sort of breakup between a rift between the alliance of The Miz and R-Truth. You never know. And A-Rod, being, looking at them, thinking he's pretty much two against one, but you never know because their egos could get in the way. So that's why I made that match. Alright, the next match is a Divas match, and it's for what else? The Divas Championship. You have Beth Phoenix, the Glamazon, as your current Divas Champion going into with, of course, her girl, Natalya. With her at ringside, aka Divas Doom, and you're pretty much gonna guess who she's gonna face. My baby girl, AJ Lee, with her BFF Kaitlyn in her corner. And the reason I say this is because recently a friend of mine, Chuck, let me read up the AJ profile in the latest WWE magazine, and it said that believe it or not, when AJ was still trying to make her ends meet as a wrestler, sleeping in cars, trying to pay the bills and all that stuff, Beth Phoenix was actually the one who discovered her, or at least mentioned to her up to WWE and stuff. So, and I kind of want that, like, in the rivalry and stuff, as Beth was saying, like, the days of the cute, perky, blonde little bimbos and stuff. And then AJ could stand up for herself saying, I'm not one of those blind bimbos and stuff. I'm total opposite of that. And she's like, I'm like the girl you want to hang out with. I'm I'm like the underdog and all that stuff. Like I went through hell and back just to get where I am and stuff. Like I may be a bubbly, girl and stuff. Yeah, that's what I want to see. Like AJ Lee stand up to proving that she can try and take down the Glam Line. Good old yeah, like lady version of David versus Goliath. I like that. And then as much as I want my baby AJ to win, I kind of still want Beth Phoenix to retain just to keep the storyline going. And then you'll have all the divas, have a brawl and stuff. Once Beth Phoenix, being a sore winner and all, then here comes Karma returns and all the divas stop what they're doing. Either divas run or try to take Karma head on. And the last two divas standing probably Beth Phoenix and Natalya. And we might get that dream match we've all been wanting to see when Karma arrives. Karma, Beth Phoenix, and Natalya making the top for the Divas Championship. An epic triple threat match for the ladies in time. So that's how I'll do with that match. Alright, next match would be the Dream Killer, Randy Orton, against Cody Rhodes. And I think this would be a good singles match. You can have Cody Rhodes once again bring up the good days of legacy. And pretty much say I've grown since, our match at WrestleMania 26 when it was him, Orton, and DiBiase, and pretty much Orton owned them both. And Cody Rhodes saying, I proved myself at last year's WrestleMania when I beat Rey Mysterio, and I want to beat you this year, so good enough to beat you. A typical grudge match, what I'm saying. So, in my world, I want Cody Rhodes to win and beat Orton. Instead of Super Orton once again winning. So, that's how I would put that match up. Alright, next match will be for the WWE Championship. You have Alberto Del Rio, still champion, against the Cult of Personality, CM Punk. I know, as you know, CM Punk right now is like saying, with Del Rio, like, he just did what I did, catching the money back. But we all know, CM Punk likes to hold a grudge, and the grudge starts building once it gets to Royal Rumble time. You think he's gonna win the Royal Rumble, but no, Del Rio costs him the Rumble win. And I'll get to who I want to win the Royal Rumble in a minute. And with this, they faced each other before on Raw, and I thought it was a good match. And there's no better way they can do it on the grand stage of the month. So once again, CM Punk's Del Rio WWE Championship. Alright, next match is for the World Heavyweight title. We have the Celtic Warrior Sheamus as your World Heavyweight Champion against your Royal Rumble winner, Christian. Yep, I said it. I want Christian as my Royal Rumble winner. And it would be a perfect way for him to get back up in the title hunt. And, of course, the wild card, cashing in his money in the bank, Daniel Bryan, D-Bryan, in a somewhat unlikely but interesting another triple threat match for the World Heavyweight Championship. Yeah, Sheamus has in his brawler style, you have Christian's technical style, and of course, Daniel Bryan's submission style wrestling. So you pretty much have a bit of everything in this match. So that's why I want to create something new. Like I want to think outside the box. You know what I'm saying? So once again, with my world title match, Sheamus, Christian, and Daniel Bryan. Alright. No, alright, another match, Undertaker. Can't have WrestleMania without Undertaker. And the question is, who's going to challenge the streak? We were all thinking John Cena might be the one to challenge Undertaker's streak, but I'll get to why he's not going to challenge the streak later on. Alright, I want Undertaker to face, I've been hearing whispers about this for months, Chris Jericho. Yeah, I want Chris Jericho to face Undertaker at this year's WrestleMania, because pretty much there's no big name. We don't want to see another Undertaker Triple H. Twice is good enough. We don't want to see Orton faces him and that. So I think Chris Jericho is pretty much your best choice for WrestleMania 28 to face Undertaker. And I know those two will put on a good match. And they hardly face each other, so why not take a chance at Y2J? Chris Jericho against the Dead Man, the last outlaw of the Undertaker. And finally, we get on to the main reason why everyone wants to go see WrestleMania 28. You have the People's Champion, the most electrifying man in all of entertainment, The Rock. Just bring it. Against you love him, you hate him, John Cena. And what can I say about these two? You have two generations colliding. You have The Rock representing my generation and John Cena representing the current generation. And you have these two individuals that can't stand one another and doing something unprecedented in the wrestling business right now, even in the past and current. You know, a year-long build, which has never been done before, and using the social media to their advantage and trying to poke fun at one another. And I can't wait to see the Rocket Survivor Series. And it's just, and I can't wait for this match. Like, two things could happen with this match. You could have The Rock once again proving he still has it, or he could somewhat pass the torch to John Cena, pretty much, making Cena bigger than he already is. And because with this match, this is shades of when The Rock challenged Hulk Hogan back at WrestleMania 18, and I think it could be just as huge as that, if not huger. So once again, The Rock and John Cena. I cannot wait for that match. I can't wait anymore, man. All right, that was my WrestleMania 28 dream card. And go up to the description box and sub to Kyle Enjoys Wrestling. Sub to him, man. And it's amazing that he doesn't have more subs than he already does. So once again, sub to him. He's smart and he thinks of things that I can't even think of. And he actually once again motivated me to make my version of WrestleMania 28. So once again, sub to him. Alright, anyways, this is your boy once again, RKO 2582 sign off. Peace.